Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be doing a competency-based question for 5 marks from the lesson Arithmetic Progressions. Now, Priya is preparing for the bicycle marathon. Her racing bicycle has a device to calculate the number of kilometers she cycled. She decides to increase the distance she cycles every day by a fixed number of kilometers. In the first part, on the first day, Priya cycles 8 kilometers. In 10 days, she cycled a total of 170 kilometers. How many kilometers did she cycle on the third day? And in the second part, they're asking you to find out. Priya plans to go on a cycle tour from Bangalore to Mangalore, covering 425 kilometers. She travels 20 kilometers on day 1 and increases the distance covered each day by 5 kilometers. In how many days will she reach her destination? Okay, so let's find out the answers to both the parts. Now, in the first part, they've mentioned that on the first day, Priya cycles 8 kilometers, which means the value of A is equal to 8. And in 10 days, she's cycled a total of 170 kilometers, which means the value of S10 is equal to 170. Okay, we know the formula for Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So that is S10 would be equal to 10 by 2 times 2a plus 10 minus 1 times d. Okay, so that is S10 equal to 5 times 2a plus 9d. Okay, so let me substitute whatever values I know in this expression. So that gives me 170 is equal to 5 times 2 into a, which is 8, plus 9d. Okay, so 170 is equal to 5 times 16 plus 9d. Let me divide 170 with 5 and I would get 34 equal to 16 plus 9d. Or 9d now becomes 34 minus 16, which is equal to 18. So 9d is 18 and the value of d becomes 18 divided by 9, which is equal to 2. Now, in the first part, what have they asked you to find out? They've asked you to find out how many kilometers did she cycle on the third day, which means they're expecting you to find the value of A3, which is A plus n minus 1 into d. In this case, n is 3, so 3 minus 1 times d, which is A plus 2d. Or the value of A3 would be A is 8 plus 2 times 2, which is 4. 8 plus 4 gives me 12. So she cycled 12 kilometers on the third day. Okay, now in the second part, they've said that she plans to go on a cycle tour from Bangalore to Mangalore, covering a total distance of 425 kilometers. She travels 20 kilometers on the first day and increases the distance covered by 5 kilometers each day. And how many days will she reach her destination? Okay, so what are the details that are given? They've given you the value of Sn, as that is the total distance she has to travel, as equal to 425 kilometers. So let me take the value of Sn. Sn I know is equal to 425, and let me form the AP with the details given. She travels 20 kilometers in the first day, and every next day she's increased it by 5 kilometers. So that is 25, 30, etc. Okay, so the value of A will be 20, D will be 5, and Sn equal to 425. We know the formula to find out the value of the nth term is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sorry, it's not the nth term, the sum of n terms. Okay. Now let me replace whatever values I know. So 425 is equal to n by 2 into 2 times 20 plus n minus 1 times 5. Let me cross multiply the 2 to the other side. So I would get 850 is equal to n times 40 plus 5n minus 5. 850 is equal to n times 35 plus 5n. Okay, so that gives me 5n squared plus 35n minus 850 equal to 0. If I divide throughout with 5, I would get n squared plus 7n minus 170 equal to 0. Let me split the middle term and factorize it. So plus 17n minus 10n minus 170 equal to 0. N times n plus 17 minus 10 times n plus 17 equal to 0. So n minus 10 times n plus 17 equal to 0. n is equal to 10 or n is equal to negative 17. Now, the number of days cannot be negative, right? So, number of days cannot be negative. So, therefore, n not equal to negative 17. So, the value of n is now 10. So, she will reach her destination in 10 days. If you have a math question that you'd like me to cover, drop it in the comments and I'll be happy to do a video just for you. Also, if you like my video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.